Okay, Hammer Maniacs, me and Marcus just finished the Bone Frog. I think my time was like 1 hour and 52 minutes, which this was not about time. This was about completing the course and challenging yourself, which we did. I think Marcus only failed to complete like 2 of the obstacles, and they were really heavy duty, like rope climb type stuff. Mine was more like 4, but there's a couple of things. First of all, I challenged myself, and I completed some obstacles that in my mind I wasn't sure I was going to be able to complete. So to be able to overcome those obstacles I was so happy. I was so happy to complete some of those obstacles. Now, the other thing I'm going to tell you about this Bone Frog, Marcus just got done saying it. Marcus just said, this race was the worst race I've ever done, but it was also one of the coolest. Because, let me tell you something. Say misery loves company, right? Everybody on this course was rooting for each other. When they saw me out there with the cane, if I was having trouble with an obstacle, and believe me, I was having trouble with some obstacles. I mean, I failed to complete like 3 or 4 of them. There were some that were really high jumps, which I can't jump. So I got boosts. So, I mean, I found a way to do it. People helped me. But there were people that we don't know, probably never see them again in our life, that would help boost me, would help us, cheering us on, shouting encouragement at us as they went by. Good job, guys. Hey, way to go. Man, that's awesome. You're an inspiration. And I tell you what, it was one of the, it was a miserable experience. It was cold and muddy and hard. There was a lot of real difficult obstacles. But it was also one of the most rewarding experiences I've had in a long time. And Marcus and I both completed it. We gave an honest try on every single obstacle on the sprint, and we did it. So happy that we did the Bone Frog. It's probably going to be a while before I do another one. Of course, they're probably not back through, but I'll do another race here sometime. But it's going to take a little minute for the memory of this one to go away. There was a couple times where there was one tire obstacle where you had to jump up and roll over these tires, and I came crashing down like a sack of potatoes on the other side. Oh, God bless America. I shit whipped that left leg, and that did not feel pretty. And then there was another one. It was a simple obstacle. You just had to slide down a muddy hill, get in waist deep water, ford across this little tiny creek, and then climb up a muddy hill on the other side. I made it through all that. But then as we were walking out of there, obviously everybody coming out is super wet, and there was a pretty steep downhill. And as I was coming down that, even with the cane, I lost footing, and my feet came out from underneath me, and I landed flat on my back, and I shit whipped my left arm. And all I'm going to say is thank God for titanium in that left arm, because otherwise I might have had another fractured ulnar radius. I hit hard. And everybody was like, oh man, are you okay? You're okay? I was like, just walk away, keep going. I'm still doing a systems check. I don't know if I'm okay or not. But despite that, I proved to myself that I'm not glass, that I can fall, and it's okay, that I'll be all right. And like I say, there was a couple obstacles. It was a real high rope climb. You had a wall, that had a ledge, you had to pull yourself up, and you had to go through this little spot, and you had to climb down the other side. And I made it through that, and that was so exciting, and I was so happy about that, because in my mind, when I saw that obstacle, I had a lot of self-doubt. I didn't think I'd be able to do it. So the fact that I completed it really brings me a lot of pride and a lot of joy. So, hey, get out and get something done. If it's your rest days, rest, and get ready to get hot again on Monday. Hammer Maniacs, have a good weekend. Be blessed. We'll talk to you later.